Hello, it is Lauren and today I am doing a February favourites video, my 2026 February favourites. This month in the UK has been nightmarish. It's been raining, it's been grey, it's been gloomy, it's been cloudy, practically the whole month. It's a bit sunnier now. I'm filming this obviously in March, but for this reason February was very self-care based. Lots of comfort items, lots of nice calming relaxing energy. Okay, so I'm going to split this into categories. We're going to have book/literature, normal self-care items, perfume, fragrance, makeup. I suppose I shall start with fragrance. That is the easiest way. So I like to do perfumes based on the seasons. I feel like most people do that, you know, mix your perfume with the vibe. It doesn't make sense to wear a floral perfume in the middle of winter. So my winter scent is Tonka by Laboratory Perfumes. It's well loved, as you can see. This is amazing. This is a unisex perfume. Notes of bergamot, amber, mandarin, tonka bean, obviously. It's very woody, it's very aromatic. It smells so amazing. And I first took this perfume with me. I went to New York and this was the perfume that I took. So it reminds me of that every time I use it. But could not recommend enough. It lasts so long. I feel like oftentimes women's perfumes, you can wear them outside and the wind gusts and the smell's gone in 2 seconds. But this lasts all day. Like, people compliment me when I'm wearing it, which is always a nice feeling, you know, you smell nice. Could not recommend enough. So to pair with that, I actually had to buy a new bottle because I just used all mine up. Good Karma by Lush. This is the best Lush scent of all time. This makes me feel summery. I've started using this to kind of try and get into the summer vibes because the weather's been doing the opposite of that. Patchouli, orange oil, lemongrass. It literally smells like 70s summer in a bottle. Like, this is Woodstock, do you know what I mean? It's just amazing and it layers so well with perfumes. It lasts, the scent lasts on your skin, which I find lots of shower gels don't typically do. So Lush did their big one with this. Kind of in a similar vein, not really fragrance, not really makeup, we have obviously cold months, crack your hands. I got this L'Occitane like discovery set of 3 different hand creams. I had the original, the almond, and this one, the cherry blossom. This is the best hand cream I've ever used in my life. It smells so good, which is always a plus because you don't want your hands to smell because that's weird. But this one, the original one, is really thick. I use that on my hands kind of in December when it's like peak cold, when you know you get a bit scaly on the hands. But this one is a bit thinner for the kind of getting a bit warmer months, which is really nice. I'll definitely purchase the full size once I've gone through. I still have the almond one to use, but once I've used that, I'm gonna try and buy a full bottle of this. I actually haven't checked to see if they sell it in the full size, so they better do. But yeah, L'Occitane Cherry Blossom hand cream. Sticking with hands, nail polish. This is a bad example because it has flicked a little bit. I did this a while ago. I was always a nail biter. I have been my whole life, and then suddenly one day last year I woke up and I just didn't bite my nails, and I haven't done since. I've been growing them out nice and long, and I haven't wanted to use gel polish or acrylics or gel-X or anything that could possibly ruin the strength of my nails because they are getting quite long. I don't want them to be weak. So I've just been using Essie nail polish. Now, Essie, tried and true, relatively cheap drugstore brand, and they just do the best colours. This is New Day, New Me. It is a nice blue, denim-y blue, comes out nice on the nails. Do 2 coats of this, a top coat, you're good to go. So Essie nail polish. Sticking on to makeup now, my lip combo of the colder months. I have quite red skin especially when I do anything. I blush very easily, so lots of lip products go orange on my face. I use cooler toned lip product. I'm not currently wearing a cooler toned lip product. I usually do cooler toned lip products to try and counteract the red of my skin. So I've been using Stone by MAC. This is a godsend. I am a MAC girl through and through. Half my makeup collection is MAC. I stand by them to the end of time. So this is Stone. I mean, everyone knows MAC Stone. It is just brown, cool toned brown. This is actually, I did get this lip combo from the Gabrielle lip thing that they released. I don't like the lip gloss, so I don't use that, but I do use the lipstick. This is MAC Sellout. This is a nice little pinky number. Let me swatch it. Yeah, this just pairs so well with Stone because, you know, if I'm in a bit of a moody vibe, if I'm feeling a bit pissed off, I'll wear Stone, maybe with like a Clinique Black Honey, make it a bit grungier. But if I'm looking forward to life, I'll wear it with Sellout. Lovely pink. They recently did a campaign with Chaperone for the release of MAC in US Sephora. So I feel like they're gonna sell out. So I might have to go stock up because this is my favourite lipstick. It's the Lustreglass lipstick, which are amazing. I don't typically vibe with matte lipsticks because I don't like my lips feeling dry. So yeah. And then sometimes I will pair with Rhode. I fell, I tripped, I fell, I stumbled onto the Rhode train. They came out of Sephora in the UK. And I was like, I need to see what everyone's raving about, you know. If someone's going this nuts for a brand, it has to be good products. So I got the peptide lip treatment in Jelly Bean. This is the best smelling lip product I've ever had in my entire life. It smells like fake strawberry lollipops. It just reminds me of my childhood. It's a cute, let me swatch it. You can see there, it's a cute glittery light pink. It's amazing. I've never really had a glittery lip product, but this makes me feel like a princess, makes me feel like a fairy. I love it. That might return in my summer months favourite videos because I can't get enough. Look at how, you can't really see it on camera, but it is so glittery. It is amazing. Now we will go for more self-care products. I was never really a tea person until I tried this tea. This tea is amazing. It's chamomile, chicory root and vanilla. Oh my god. This is so nice. If you're feeling stressed, you've had a long day, you come home, you make yourself a cup of this, you sit down, you watch a film. Oh my god, ideal night. This is so good. I don't particularly enjoy breakfast tea or coffee. I'm not the biggest hot tea drinker, hot drink drinker, but Twinings released their like box of their herbal teas, flavoured teas, kind of a discovery box. And I've really been enjoying the discovery boxes. The herbal teas are where it's at. They're kind of my favourite. So then I tried these ones because I was like, oh, pretty flower, vanilla. Who doesn't like vanilla? This is so good. What more can I say? And again, you know, you're sitting at home with your tea, you've got your film on, and you light one of these bad boys. Dragon's Blood incense. Every incense shop, every spirituality shop on the planet sells this brand of incense. Actually, I can't say on the planet, I haven't visited the whole planet. In every shop near me sells these incense. Cheap, £2.50 for this box, which lasts you a while. Just smells so nice, get that ambiance going, you know. You sit in, you're chilling, you have candles in your room, you light an incense, and all of your worries just fade away. Okay, coming up to the end of my favourites, we are hitting books and literature. Now, one of my favourite books that I read this month was The Lamb by Lucy Rose. This is a beautiful book. I will read the blurb and explain. Margot and Mama live by the forest. When Margot is not at school, they spend quiet days together in their cottage waiting for strangers to knock on their door. Strays, she calls them. Mama loves the strays. She feeds them wine, keeps them warm. Then she satisfies her burning appetite by picking apart their bodies. But when a stray called Eden turns up in this heart of a snowstorm, little Margot must confront the shifting dynamics of her family, untangle her own desires, and make a bid for freedom. It is just such a sweet coming of age book. You know, it's about anger, it's about desire, mother-daughter relationships. I will say it's quite a gory book, so maybe read the trigger warnings online if you are not into that kind of stuff, because I did just pick this up thinking that it was a cute little book and I was mistaken, but I don't mind that stuff too much. I won't necessarily go into the plot because I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, definitely recommend to read the trigger warnings if you're a bit squeamish. And my second favourite book of the year, I'm gonna have to censor, Joan Didion, Play It As It Lays. Now, my lecturer actually said that we should read some authors like Joan Didion to get an idea of their writing style. So this was the first one that I picked up. I have All Roads Lead to Bethlehem as well, but I haven't read that one yet. So Play It As It Lays. Somewhere out beyond Hollywood, hollowed out actress Maria Wife's life plays out in a numbing routine of perpetual freeway driving. In her early 30s, divorced from her husband, dislocated from friends, anaesthetized to pain and pleasure, Wife is a woman who has run out of both desires and motives, the epitome of a generation made ill by too much freedom. Amazing. I mean, I'm gonna return to lots of Joan Didion's work, I think. She's such a eloquent writer. She's just amazing. I can see why everyone online raves about her. I've become like that Pinterest girl that's like reblogging Joan Didion quotes. And my next item, actually, I'll show you, but there was a few quotes from this book that I wrote down because I took inspiration or heart from them. So yeah, Play It As It Lays. And my second to last and last product, my dad bought some shoes from Paul Smith and they sent him this little book. I'm not complaining because I have been looking for a book this size for a very long time. I just wanted one that I can throw in my bag, keep in my pocket, take it with me to try and lower my screen time because I'm a phone demon. So, you know, in the nice sunny days, which we haven't had many of in February, but I've still found some time, I'll take this with me, I'll sit on a bench and I'll just kind of mind dump into this, or I'll write quotes I find interesting or song lyrics that kind of hit me particularly hard. You know, I've got some Led Zeppelin Going to California in here, I've got Pink Floyd, but the quote from the Joan Didion, "Don't you ever get tired of doing favours for people?" There was a long silence. "You don't know how tired," BZ said. So yeah, it's kind of, I can't remember the style of journaling, but I saw a few videos of people saying that they keep, I think it's commonplacing. It's just a book that they keep where they just kind of mind dump, they info dump, they write things that they find interesting. That's what I use this book for. And to write in there, I use this pen. Now, I got this pen for Christmas. This is a Parker pen. I don't know the specifics, but it is a ballpoint, blue ink. It is orange. Orange is my favourite colour. My granddad used to write with the same pen and my mum got me one. I also got the fountain pen version in blue, but that one's a bit harder to carry with me places because it's a bit more of a effort to write with. So I do just love the ballpoint to take with me every day. And, you know, it's got some weight to it. It makes me feel really professional when everyone whips out their, like, Bic pens and I have this bad boy. So definitely, if you enjoy writing, I recommend to get a nice pen because it makes you feel like you're doing way more than you actually are. It makes me feel really cool. So that was my favourites of February 2026. I hope to try and make one of these every month coming, but who knows what happens. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope I maybe inspired you to buy some new products, check some things out. I'll try and link some of these below if I can figure out how to do that. But I'm still not very good at the whole YouTube thing, so I'll figure it out along the way. I might need some tips. As always, if you want to give me any tips in the comments, because I've got no idea what I'm doing. That'd be much appreciated. So yeah, if you could like and subscribe, maybe leave a comment down below, you know, let me see that you're watching. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.